There are a number of frontal lobe issues that you have touched on in examples. But I want to cover some of those in a little bit more of a checklist kind of a format, because I try to cover most of these in each interview.
Sure.
Disinhibition, do you know what that means?
No.
All right. Sometimes it starts with the word inhibit. We learn to inhibit our speech when our mother washes our mouth out with soap and we use a swear word. So to disinhibit means that we stop inhibiting the impulse to swear, or the impulse to get angry, or the impulse to tell a member of the opposite sex how sexy they are or how unattractive they are. Do you think you have problems screening what you say before you blurt it out?
Okay, you're talking about that little voice that's in the back of your head that helps prevent you from saying something?
Yes.
Huh. I don't have one.
The back of your head being the part.
But you know, like, I had a friend of mine, unless you're around me or you know me, a friend of mine, she would call it, she called them backhand slap compliments. You know, I was complimenting somebody, but it didn't look like it. I was insulting them. Or
you don't look nearly as fat today as you did yesterday.
Yes, exactly. And so she said, finally, she was like, Mike, you're giving me a backslap compliment. I'm like, yes.
So, what problems has that absence of the little voice in the back of your head caused?
I've lost a lot of friends.
Can you explain?
After my car accident, I had maybe one really good friend from Louisville who stuck around with me, and 2 or 3 other ones besides my family. I've lost, just from Louisville, I probably lost about 10 friends because they couldn't deal with me and my quirks, I guess is a better word.
One of the most significant quirks is this inability to have a filter on what you think versus what you say.
It's gotten better, but I still have problems.
What was the last problem that comes to mind that you had in terms of blurting something out?
We were, I think this was at church, and my wife was like, you know, I just went to the bathroom and I thought I had a gray hair. Of course, I perked up, had to point it out and say, hey, look everybody, my wife's gray hair. You know, it's funny, and it's, you know, I'm made to do it for humor, laughs, but I can't say, okay, well, we'll dye it or we'll get rid of it.
And I've been able to tell in the first time I met you and the 2 interviews that you do have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
And that was probably a big part of your personality before you got hurt.
It's the only way to get through life.
You have problems today being able to figure out what is funny and what's offensive.
For me, everything is funny. But if you're not around me for a long time, most of the stuff that sounds like that's coming out of my mouth is offensive. My friend who has a huge speech disorder, she gets me. You know, I'll say something to other people it's insulting. You know, like, see, the last one was something about, I think, about her pulling her pants up or doing something with her pants and underwear. You know, I have no problem walking down the street and telling that to people I don't even know. But luckily she was like, well, did you get a good view?
Do you find you're similar to what your kids might say?
Yes. My youngest has already gotten in trouble. He's 6. He was at kindergarten at school. And I don't know if it was from me or if he picked it up from the other kids in the house. But next thing the teacher knows, he's calling a little female class member, ooh, she's hot. It's coming from a 6-year-old.